for some NRL stuff, and today we'll be doing another different video. So I actually do NRL Fantasy. So I have been doing it for a little while now. This is my second year. As you can see at the top, I've used all my trades, unfortunately. Not the best round rank in round 23, which I think, yeah, 152,049. Just pretty decent score, an 583 rank. I was like top 200 earlier in the year, a couple of rounds ago, but then I've dropped off because I've run out of trades. But my team is pretty well set up, so we'll just run through my last round if you guys are interested in NRL Fantasy. So we got Damien Cook up top, 77, so perfect game from him. Pretty solid game. He probably got 60 in base and only maybe 17 in attacking stats, which is great. Josh Jackson went off for a HIA early, late in the match, so got pretty solid score, 50 when it was a pretty close game. So pretty good score from him. Payne Haas 75, so great score from him, consistent as usual. If you don't have him, you want to get in your side ASAP. Papali'i got 43, which is not very good because ever since he's moved from the back row to the front row, he hasn't been as versatile and isn't getting those attacking stats. He gets 30 odd tackles a game and 100 running meters, but that only gives you 40, and he generally never has any tackle breaks, line breaks, tries, or anything when you're in the front row. So hopefully he can shift back to the second row, hopefully this week or next week. Fafita with 30 is another really low one. I think he's got two really low ones in his last two games, which is really a bit annoying. Yeah, so just hopefully he can get back to his scores at the start of the year, like 70, 80, and the odd 100. But just didn't have a lot to do in that game where he scored 30 against the Storm. Cameron Murray 63, so that's a great game. Him only playing 70 minutes is fine. Still gets 63, it's pretty good. Had a couple of tackle breaks and a line break, so that's pretty all you want. That's just what you want from him, so can't really complain. He couldn't have done too much more. Cameron Munster 83, so he's been a great pickup for me. Cover for Jerome Hughes. Obviously, over here, if you look at my bench, it's been completely obliterated, but I think Tommy Hughes, Averillo, and Tomolo will be back next week, which is good for my bench. Yeah, he was just great. He's a pretty good buy if you need someone who's a half. Yeah, I think he's not going to be rested for the rest of the games. He's already had his rest, and I think he'll have an absolute outstanding rest of the season. So if you don't have him, I think he's a close to must-have. I got DC with 162 was captain, so I think 81, which is a really good score. Won the game for the Manly boys. So whenever Turbo isn't playing, he normally has to step up, and he normally gets those big scores. So it's good to see him get a good score without Turbo. Jack Bird 34, so didn't do too much on the weekend. Against the Roosters, when they kind of got obliterated by Tommy James Tedesco masterclass, so sort of understandable. 34 on base stats is just what you want from a centre. Bradman Best 40s has been a really great pickup from when I got him, I think 1 or 2 rounds ago, so I'm really happy with that pickup, which is good. Teddy with 108, yeah, that just was an outstanding game. 4 try assists, some crazy stuff he did. We'll look at his full player profile, and yeah, he just had an absolutely outstanding game. Run for over 300 meters. Yeah, he just had a gun game. As you can see here, highest rank 108. So he was the best in round 23, which is a surprise. His last 5 average has been like absolutely outstanding. So if we look here, he scoring 75, 72 at the start of the season, dropped off a bit, and his last 5 game average has been like over 80 or something, so he has to stand up as their captain and leader. So yeah, if you look at some of the stats here in round 23, 4 try assists, 3 line breaks, 3 tackle breaks, 4 tackles, 12 tackle breaks, that's 3 line break assists, and over 300 meters, which is like really impressive for a halfback, which was really cool to see. We got our next player is Reece Walsh, so he just couldn't get it gone for the Broncos. 1 out of 5 conversion attempts is pretty poor, but he'll be back next week. Just wasn't his right game. He didn't do too much although he got 66. Had a line break, but most of it is probably from kick meters and running meters. So a really good game from him, but just couldn't get the job done in the end. Adam Dewey is so annoying because I bought him in last week from his really good scores, expecting him to have a big one against the Sharks and then round 25 against the Dogs, and he only got 31, and he might be out for a week, but Madge said he'll be good to go next week, hopefully, because he hurt his knee, I think, so hopefully he's okay. So yeah, our bench, I don't even want to talk about it. It hurts me looking at it. We only had Kelly and Verrill, so for that price, that's just a score which is just pretty good. Kelly scoring a try obviously helped him from getting a 30, and Verrill's played the full 80 with Kieran and a few other, and Butcher getting injured. Yeah, so my team's in a bit of strife, but if I get all those 4 players back, I think we're pretty good to go, pretty well set up. As you can see, I've moved Tamalolo and Avarillo back to the starting 2. So Tamalolo and Avarillo should be good. Turbo should be good, but there's a bit of speculation around Hughes if he can play or not. Hopefully he can, but yeah, so I got 0 trades left. My team's looking pretty good. Teddy did really well for me. If I captained him, I would have probably done a bit better, but yeah, so at least let me know, if you're in any grand finals. I'm in 2 with the 2 leagues that I'm in, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so let me know if you're in the grand final. That's about it, guys. Let me know what of your content you like me doing, whether you like me doing tier list videos or fantasy videos, tips videos, prediction videos, or any kind of videos you like. Just let me know, or even all. So just let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you like me making. But yeah, here's my NRL Fantasy team if you want to have one quick look at it. Obviously next year this channel will be heavily based around NRL Fantasy. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. That'd be really help me out. Yeah, so please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.